blindly. I knew nothing about Jesus, but at age 30, I experienced a profound life-changing encounter with the very Jesus I was not supposed to believe in. I read the Jewish scriptures about this critical issue and found conclusive proof that Jesus is the Jewish Messiah. Shalom, I'm Sid Roth. I want you to download my free ebook detailing my supernatural experience with Jesus and irrefutable proof that Jesus is the Messiah. And better yet, why we Jewish people and all people need a Messiah. Go to sidroth.org/think.
Watch Israel Daily right here on Middle East Television.
Your identity is the key to your destiny.
Watch Identity Shift with Dale and Luann Mast right here on Middle East Television.
I'm so scared, Ruth.
And you don't have to save the world or that shelter.
I admire your optimism and can-do spirit, but
it does seem like a lot.
I went to learn how to write grants, to change things, to help people who need it.
Such a unique time in history. No other generation has been given this incredible opportunity to lean into the more. God is about to do something so unprecedented in our time that if we are not positioned and prepared, we might miss it. And so I just want to encourage each one of you, call out to God. Today is a day of salvation. Today is the day of drawing near to God because He is pouring out His Holy Spirit. He's pouring out so much of His goodness across the land. And as we position ourselves to receive, He's going to move in our hearts and our lives. And so I just feel like this is such a unique time that it's time, if you have not encountered God, call out to Him today. Just say, God, I want more of you. It's time to come off the sidelines and step into the front lines. This is a time God is calling and commissioning His children to be exactly where they need to be for such a time as this. This is the church's greatest hour. This is our greatest hour. And so I just invite you, wherever you're at, just say, God, give me more of your presence today, and He's going to touch you.
Welcome to Wisdom to Win. This is Dr. Clarice Fluitt. Today's program, Dare to Believe. God is a God of miracle power. You are going to love this. This is a day of great deliverance. This is a day of insight, comprehension, and understanding that is going to bring you to a place of not only being informed, but transformed. Call your friends. Let's do this together.
Dr. Clarice Fluitt is an accomplished businesswoman and entrepreneur. She has shared the stage with some of the world's most influential pioneers, including Steve Forbes, Larry King, Michael J. Fox, Shaquille O'Neal, and many more. Dr. Clarice is an internationally recognized supernatural life coach. She is a time-proven prophetess with laser-like accuracy. Reports of amazing miracles and healings occur in her meetings. Welcome to Wisdom to Win with Dr. Clarice.
Welcome to Wisdom to Win. I'm Dr. Clarice Fluitt, and I am excited to be able to share with you today one of the most amazing stories. We're going to call this Dare to Believe. I want you to get your faith all cued in so that you will be a part of what's going on. You know, it's just recently I received a phone call, and this lady, she was the sweetest thing. She is a missionary. She and her family have been in Tanzania for 16 years, and her 4 children and her husband. The word of the Lord came that they needed to come back in for a time of rest and restoration to the United States for a season. And she came into New York from Tanzania, and while she was there, they were ministering in this church in New York, and the pastor's wife said, I have something that you need to have. And she gave her a book that I'd written called Ridiculous Miracles. And she, you know, I can tell you from just experience that people want you to read their books. Everybody's going to give you a book. I'm telling you, I'm so grateful for books, but if I read every book somebody gave me, and so don't take my words apart from my spirit, I appreciate that, but I am telling you, people give ministers all kinds of books. And she said, I just took that book and said, thank you very much, and didn't even take a look at it. But on the front of that book, Ridiculous Miracles, is my picture. And she just glanced at the picture and kind of looked at the back of the book, you know, to see what it was about. And when you're in ministry, you have a tendency